Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, to all of my returning YouTube family and friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Teresa, and I'm very, very excited that you guys are going to be joining me today. Today, I am going to be sharing with you my Happy Planner plan with me for the week of July 3rd through July the 9th. And this week is the 4th of July week. So if you guys like my video, please give me a big thumbs up at the end. And if you are new and you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to click that red subscribe that's down below. And if you want to get sent notifications every time I upload a new video, click that little bell that's just above that red subscribe, and you'll get sent a notification every time I upload a new video. So guys, let's go ahead and take out this week. And I still need to do my July monthlies on all of my planners. So sometime I need to make time to do that. I didn't do my Junes either in any of them. So I am behind a little bit on my planners as far as my monthlies go. And I really like to do my monthlies. I mean, those are just kind of, you know, quick little things because I don't really decorate those like crazy. Like, see, here's my March. Very minimal. Just... Okay, so how is everybody doing this afternoon? It is Saturday, July 1st, and I am ahead of the game for once, guys. This is my third Plan With Me video. I have already filmed my Target Dollar Spot Plan With Me. I've already done my Carpe Diem Plan With Me. And now I am doing my last and final Plan With Me for this week. So normally I do my Plan With Me's on Sunday. My goal has been all along to do them on Saturdays and then have them ready for upload on Sunday. So I'm actually going ahead of schedule, and my goal with my Happy Planner is to release this or upload this on Mondays from now on, guys. So that way I'm not bombarding you with the videos on one day. So what I've done is I've already went ahead and cut my paper for this week. And I made my own boxes this week, and I used the American flag. And what I did was, Trish Davis has a video of how to make your own boxes for your Happy Planner. And I will either link that video in an iCard, or I will leave the link in the description box. It is extremely easy to do. You do it right in your Microsoft Word, and it's so easy to do. Once you get the template in there, you can put anything you want as far as images in there. So that's what I did. I took an image of our flag, and I just put it in my boxes, and then you know, they're already sized, but when I printed it, I actually printed it out on the Avery full page address labels. So I just cut it, you know, down to the size that I needed. And I do have several washi out that I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I've got these four here, as well as these four here. So I'm not sure which one I will end up using, but you guys know how that goes. I will start laying stuff down, and see what I come up with. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this down. Now I know I kind of want to put like my stars maybe like in one section. I'm not sure yet. Let's just kind of see how I go. Harley. I know, she always does. It's every time I do a video, honey.
She's like, that boy never takes a bath.
Lola is always trying to love on Harley, and he just wants none of it, guys. He's just an old, grumpy man. Poor bub. Yeah, I'm just not sure on these guys how I want to... I mean, I kind of want some of the blue in other sections, but it's like... do the blue down the center. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then I've got some extra here with, I don't want all red and white in one. I kind of wanted to break it up a little. That's why I actually printed 2 of these, so I would be able to I like that one. Excuse me. Let's take out this one. Put that there. Take that one out. Put that there. Okay. I'm just looking in the camera, guys, to see how it looks, and I really like that, I think. Let's see. It's too much white there, so I'm going to put that there. And turn this around like that. Okay, I like it. Okay. And now... Now sometimes these are easy to peel and sometimes they're not, because it just depends on where you cut it. There we go. small short. So what is everybody's plans for the 4th? Telling you guys in my other videos that we always do a cookout and fireworks, so we are gonna be heading out to that when I'm done with this. And normally, like I was saying, it's here at our house, so it's weird not to have it at our house, don't you think, honey?
Yeah, I know. For not having known this stuff. That's good.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was telling them in one of the last videos, that it's like all of, like, the next generation has started buying their own homes and kind of taking up the responsibility.
Yes. But still nobody could cook.
Yeah, John always gets roped into...
I mean, or I get there and look at who they have cooking and go, no. This is...
Yeah, he does that a lot too. Like, he'll see who's cooking, manning the grill, and he's like, yeah, no, and he takes over. But you notice no one ever puts up, like, a fight about it, because everybody knows that Uncle Johnny is the grill master, so... Yeah.
Wherever I go, the grill is behind.
Yeah.
Okay, the pig stole one of my shoes.
Uh-oh, Willie stole one of his shoes. It's funny, you guys, because when John gets home from work every day, Willie, as soon as he sits down in his chair, Willie goes over to his shoes and starts untying his work boots. He does it only to John. As soon as John gets home and sits down in his chair, Willie will untie his shoes.
And then overnight he unlaces my shoes.
Yeah, and then sometimes at night he'll, like, unlace his shoes. So, like, when he goes to put them on in the morning, they're not laced up.
Or the one half is laced up.
Or, yeah, like he just said, half is laced up. I'm telling you what, guys, this pig is a riot. Now, what he does to me is he steals out of my purse.
Yes.
If I keep my purse where he can get it, he steals out of my purse. Like, he'll take my pants. He'll take whatever he can find in my purse. And if it's closed, he can open it. He has figured out how to open my purse, too. So, like, if it's, like, latched, he can get it unlatched, unhooked. And so, like, it's almost like he's, like, punishing us when he does those things. Like, it is, I'm telling you what, he is the neatest pet we've ever had. I mean, you know, dogs have really amazing personalities and that sort of thing, but, you know, they definitely become their own more so than a cat. You know, I mean, cats have their own personalities too, but not like a dog. But having Willie has really, like, opened my eyes to, like, pigs. He is extremely smart. And when we first got him, like, we didn't know anything about taking care of a pig, or, you know, we didn't know the first thing about it. So, and it has been actually, it's been 1 year today since we got Willie. So it's our 1 year anniversary with our little piggy man. And we should have got something special for him, honey, a special treat.
He only gained 100 pounds this year.
Yeah, he's only gained 100 pounds, John said. Literally, guys, literally. Yeah, more than 100. But anyway, we were reading, you know, like, I'm telling you, John and I, like, for the first, what, maybe month, that's all we did was read up on pigs, because we wanted to make sure he had the proper care and that we were taking care of him the way you're supposed to. And it was funny because, like, we would, like, I would read something and, like, I would send the article to John, and vice versa. We were constantly sending each other stuff about, you know, like, what we read and comparing. And it had said, like, in several of the articles how smart pigs were. And, like, it said if a pig figures out how to open up a cabinet or, you know, a cupboard, that that they would continue to do it. That, you know, and sure enough, you know, once he figures something out, it's done. I mean,
Our Lazy Susan, the whole bottom shelf is still in.
Yeah, we have a Lazy Susan cabinet, and he figured out how to open that, which obviously it's not that hard. But John came home one day to, what was it, flour or cornmeal?
Oh, that's bad.
Or it was cornmeal. That was the day he figured out how to open the cabinet, and there was cornmeal everywhere. And
snout, face.
Yeah, John said his whole snout and face was.
He liked it.
Yeah, well, of course, he likes anything. So, like, our whole bottom shelf on our Lazy Susan is empty because we can't put anything in there, because he knows.
He pulls them out.
Yeah, he pulls it out, and it's not like he's pulling it out to eat it. Well, he probably is, but
the cornmeal, he ate that. The rest of it, he just plays with it.
Yeah, like the cans, or, you know, he just plays with. But like if it's something like cornmeal or something like that, he will eat it. But so, like, we can't keep anything in there anymore because he knows how to open it. And then the same with, like, I have built-ins in our dining room, like, behind me here, and those have 3 doors underneath the shelves, and he knows how to open those. Now, we have broke him out of getting into that, because what he did was, like, when he would get mad at us, like, when I had been home for a few days in a row, and then, like, I would go back to Michaela's to babysit Nolan, he would get into the cabinet and pull everything out. And yeah, he would knock over the dining room chairs. So we'd come home and, like, everything out here was demolished. And, like, my dad didn't know what to do, you know. And at first we were like, my dad told us, like, he keeps knocking over the chairs, because we're like, why do you keep putting these chairs in front of the cabinet? And Dad was like, well, because the pig keeps getting in there. And we're like, whatever, because we'd never seen him do that, you know. We're like, since when is he, you know? And Dad had told us that he was knocking over chairs and stuff, and we were never home to see it, so we didn't, and he never did it when we were here. So we really didn't believe my dad. We're like, he just wants us to get rid of the pig, so he's making up stories, you know, because he doesn't like him, whatever. Well, then he started doing it when we were here. And I don't know I don't know how we broke him of it. He just stopped.
Well, we kept it closed.
Yeah, we would keep.
You quit babysitting so much, so you were home. Actually, the bigger he got, the more calmer he got.
Yeah, that's true. John just said like, I wasn't babysitting because, like, when I first started babysitting, I was babysitting 4 days a week. So I was gone pretty much every day.
He was little.
And he was little. Yeah, he was, like, less than 20 pounds, you know. And he was just into everything.
That and probably his psychological condition when we got him.
Yeah, that's true. John said his psychological condition when we got him too, because he was abused, you know, like abused. Not like beaten or anything like that, but just neglected. So, but now he doesn't mess with like the built-ins or the chair. Every once in a while he'll knock the chairs around. Yeah, he like pushes them around. But it's not because he's like lacking for attention or anything like that. He's just nosing around. Yeah, or he's mad because he hasn't had a snack or, you know, something like that. But, oh, I like that, guys. But yeah, he's very intelligent. He's definitely one of, I would say he is the smartest animal I've ever owned. So, it's definitely difficult to work with pigs. So if a pig is something that, an animal that you want, make sure you do your research, guys, because it takes a lot. I mean, they're very similar. They're very smart. They're very similar to dogs with training. Actually, they're easier to train than any dog that we've ever had. But it's a lot of work. So, I mean, don't think just because, oh, it's a pig, it's, you know, no, it's not a joke. They are very, they're mischievous little creatures. But they are, he has given us so much joy. You know, I mean, like, our kids. Yeah, and he loves to cuddle. Loves to cuddle. Oh my goodness, he loves to cuddle. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut this out here real quick. Let me grab my cutter. But, I mean, you know, a pig is a totally different animal than a dog. Obviously, you know that. But, I mean, as far as, like, behavior-wise, they're just so different. But he's so worth. He's worth everything that we've dealt with him. And it's not bad. It's just like any other animal. You got to train them to, you know, do what they're supposed to do. But he's been so much easier to train as far as like housebreaking and stuff. Like, you just, you know, he goes on puppy pads, or, you know, when we can get him outside, we take him outside. But he's so big now that it's hard for John to even carry him anymore. And we have stairs that go outside that go into our breezeway. So John has to carry him up or down those stairs. I can't lift him at all. He's probably, what, close to 150, 200 pounds now?
Yeah, he's probably he's pushing 150.
Yeah, John said he's pushing 150. So, you know, like when he gets up on the couch with me, you should see it. I should have John like videotape it one night. You guys would just die. It's a riot. Like, he takes a running leap and jumps, and then I get behind him and push. It's definitely a sight, isn't it, honey? It's a process to get Willie on the couch. But one thing, like, when he wants something, he wants it, and he wants it now. There's no, like... Yeah, it's not... I mean, he's just like a child. I mean, it's like when he wants it now. and you're not going to change his mind, and he doesn't shut up until he gets it. And what he does is he squeals. And the longer he has to wait for something, the louder he gets. And that could be at 5 o'clock in the morning, because John gets up at 4 and gives him his morning snack before breakfast. Well, if John doesn't give him his snack, he squeals until you get up, until you wake up and give him his snack. I mean, it's like, it's no joke. He's not playing, and he's not happy. And or he'll snout you. He'll take his snout and he will snout you until you get up and grunt. And like, now that he's bigger, his snouting, like, you'll wake up and your leg is flying in the air. Huh? Yeah, that only happens to me. Because I sleep a lot sitting up. So, yeah, he is quite something else. But I'm telling you what, we have the most... We laugh literally every day over Willie. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't make you laugh. Because he's just so ridiculous sometimes.
And Harley.
Okay.
That's the most of the laughing. Because he just goes and stands in front of her.
Yeah, because he knows Harley doesn't like him. So, like, he just goes and irritates him for nothing. And all he has to do is just stand there.
And that's what he does.
And that's what he does. Like, he doesn't, like, hurt Harley or snout him or, you know, nothing. He just stands in front of him and stares at him.
Or even stares the other way.
Yeah, or he just looks the other way. He doesn't even have to look at Harley. And Harley's like, "Arr, arr." Well, you guys know, you hear it. Yeah, God, anymore. If Willie, like, walks in the room, Harley starts growling and snarling and gurgling, and it sounds like he's going to kill him. And it phases Willie not at all. I mean, he is completely unfazed by the whole process. So yeah, today is our 1-year anniversary with you, Piggy Man. He's actually under the roll top desk. That's his hut. I call it his hut. And John bought him the big jumbo dog pillows, so that's what he like lays on. So he's under the desk on his pillow sleeping, and now he can't like walk in, he has to back in. Like before he could get under there and like turn around, and yeah, no, not anymore. He has to back in if he wants his head out.
I want to get him one of those beepers.
The beep beep. That is funny. John just said he wants to get him one of the beepers, you guys. That's mean.
So whenever he backs up, it beeps.
That is kind of funny, though. Yeah, he's been really lazy today.
It's a big fat pig.
Last night, John and him were cuddling on the floor. It was so cute. Actually, I'm going to post the pictures on Instagram, so if you guys want to see them, maybe I'll put a couple on at the end of this video if it's not too long. Because it is quite cute. They're mainly of the Willie, but you can see John. Part of him is like his hand. But Willie is famous everywhere he goes. Like, John and I go to the same doctor, and John went what was it, last week or the week before that you went to see Dr. Crooks? The week before. And Dr. Crook's nurse, Corey, she just is obsessed with Willie.
I had to show her pictures.
Yeah, John had to show her pictures. Like, I always show her pictures every time I go in. And she even gave me her phone number so I could text her pictures of the pig, guys. Like, that's, you know, how, like, obsessed she is of our pig. And John said when he went in, Corey was like, wanted to see pictures. And, like, she, I told her she could come out here and see him anytime she wanted to. And she's like, oh my God, I would love that. So she wants to come out and visit him. But she wants to get a pig. But her husband, she's trying to talk her husband into it. So she wants to bring him to see the pig. But they have a Great Dane. So it would be perfect because, you know, I mean, first of all, they're used to big animals. Second of all, like, our dogs are all small. So, I mean, like, they loved Willie when he was a baby. Now I think it's because he's so big. I think they, like, you know how they say, like, little dogs get that big dog syndrome. Well, I think that's...
They're not intimidated.
Yeah, they're not, and honey, don't swear. They're not intimidated by him. They beat him up all the time. The girls do. They're awful. They, like, really, like, hurt him, though. Like, they draw blood.
Well, just scratches.
Like, the last time was really bad. But, anyway, they, so, like, I think her dog would get along just fine with, you know, if they did get a pig. And she just said that, you know, like, because she dog sits, like, for other people and stuff when they go on vacation. So, like, she usually had, you know, like, so the dog is used to other animals. Her dog is. So it would be a good match. I don't think they would have any issues. And, so, yeah, it's quite comical. You can just set them right there, Dad. Thank you. So, yeah, so anyway, Corey is always wanting to know how Willie is doing. And then, like, anybody that knows we have a pig, I mean, like, all of you guys, it just cracks me up. Like, John's like, Willie's more popular than you are. I'm like, I know. He's loved by all. But he's just so sweet. He's such a cute little piggy. So, yeah. But, so... yeah, we should have done something for him. Maybe we'll get him some treats or something tomorrow. Or tonight. Before we come home. We're going to have to feed him before we leave, honey. Which is going to be way earlier than normal. Like, his feeding schedule is... he eats breakfast between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. And then he gets a snack... in between. He gets a breakfast snack and then a midday snack. And then, I think... just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm going to put the stars at the top. And then he gets like, anyway, he gets like two snacks throughout the day. But you would think when we do feed him that he hasn't eaten in years or ever. You know, he always acts like he's starving. John said that's what he's supposed to do. He's a piggy. Excuse me.
Easy. Listen to her talking. But you now you eat.
But like, there's not much that he doesn't like. He doesn't like mushrooms, which is weird to me. I would have figured he would have liked mushrooms. And he does not like cabbage. Yeah, he's not a fan of the cabbage or the mushrooms. And it's funny because, like, the dogs, you know, I mean, our dogs can be very picky when it comes to food. But it's like, if they think that, if they see the pig eating something or they think that the pig will eat it, they eat anything you put in front of their face. Which just cracks me up. Because it could be something that they hate and they will devour it just because, just so the pig doesn't eat it. It's so funny. I'm telling you guys, he brings us so much joy. I mean, the dogs do too, but he's just awesome. And he just loves everybody. I've never seen him not like a person. Now, there's people that don't like him, but people are mainly scared of him because he's so big. They just don't know what to, you know, people aren't used to seeing a pig in a house, you know, so it's like they don't know how to react when he comes charging up to you. And that's what he does too. He just like runs up. You got this, you know, pig running up to you. And you're like, okay. And everybody that comes over, the first thing he does is starts nibbling on their feet or shoes. Don't know what it is about him and shoes, but he always like starts nibbling people's shoes. Which is kind of bizarre. And actually, my brother-in-law, well, my sister-in-law, her parents have a female pig. And Penelope is the same way. Like Rhonda said, she always wants people's shoes. and she like nibbles on your feet too. So I don't know, it's something. I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna be able to use this, guys, but it's all messed up. Darn it. Okay. Just trying to do the whole waste not want not thing, you know? No such luck. There it is. Okay, now let's see. You know, I should cut this washi with my paper trimmer. That way I could just use it right out of my, you know, right off the trimmer, and I wouldn't have to waste so much of it on these side pieces like this. Because if you can lay this down on your paper trimmers. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you lay it down on your paper trimmers across the, you know, like wherever you want it cut, you would lay it across the trimmer right where the blade goes, and it cuts it beautifully. Let's see if I can. Gosh darn, yeah, see? I messed that one up too. Oh well. I am just loving these colors, guys. I should have cut those off. That's okay. What's that? Okay, so now I need to lay my washi here, and I think I'm going to use this, but I might use my red. Where did I put my red? There it is. Let me see how I do alternating, guys. And I'll tell you what, I am loving this spread so far. You know what? You want, hold on. Let's start up here. See how it looks. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that, guys. Alternating between the red and the blue with the white stars. Okay, I'm gonna leave this because it's got the red there. So we'll go red, okay. Oh yeah, love that, guys. Okay, so then on this side, so I have already been to the 4th of July family get-together. I actually stopped this recording and did some of my online hauls, and I just got home. It's about 3 a.m. and I figured I would finish doing this now. And oh my goodness, you guys, we had a ball. It was so fun. And I was gonna record, and then I got busy chatting, go figure. But it's, you know, it's like when we're all together, we always have so much fun. So I get busy running around talking to everybody, and, you know, I haven't seen some of my niece's girlfriends, and I love them. They are like, they're just, I love them all. They're so sweet, and we get along so well. And so when I get a chance to talk to them, it's like, you know, I get wrapped up, you know, in what's going on. So by the time I thought, oh, you know, I should probably, I wanted to try to vlog it. Well, by that time, everybody had a few to drink, and I didn't feel it would be appropriate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been, you know, the cleanest version of our family functions. Oh, we had so much fun. My nephew Nathan, whose house it was at, he had quite a few to drink. He we did the fireworks. They ended up getting $800 worth of fireworks. We were doing fireworks for over 2 hours. It got to the point where, like, no one wanted to light them off anymore. Like, they were tired of doing it. And we were all tired of sitting there watching by this point, so we just wrapped it up around midnight. And when they did the finale, oh my gosh, my nephew Nathan, he is so ridiculous. He took he took one of the oh, what are they called? The where you hold them, not a sparkler, but it's like a sparkler. I'll think of it. And he lit his, and while the finale was going on, this dodo brains lights his his firework, and starts running around the outside of of the starts running around the outside of the pit where we were doing the fireworks. And he's like getting everybody to cheer for him and stuff. Oh, it was a riot. So he was part of the finale. And you know, it never fails. We always have one firework go rogue. I know you guys are probably like, that's not funny. He could have got hurt. But you guys don't know. That's our family. That's how goofy and ridiculous we all are. I think if you guys actually saw me, if I did a vlog of the night from beginning to end, you guys would probably, first of all, you would think this can't be real because people really can't act this way, but they do. The kids in my family, our next generation, are just ridiculous. But they're just so funny. And Nathan has always been one of the kids to be like he's very comedic. And like, he doesn't do it on purpose. It's just his personality. He's just very funny. And he's always been the one, like, when you do Roman candles, that's what it was. I knew I'd think of it. Oh, you know what? I don't have a tea because I used it for Thursday. He's always been very, as far as like, he can do imitations of, you know, like different people on TV. Nathan is very, very comedic like that. And he's always been the one kid in the family, him and actually Herbie. Herbie is the same way. My sister-in-law Heather's oldest son. They are very, they always want people to laugh, you know, and will do anything to get people to laugh. So, you know, they can imitate different characters on movies, and it is just an absolute riot. And when the two of them get together, forget it. I mean, we don't not laugh. I mean, because they're just so ridiculous with the things they come up with. And we laugh so hard that literally your stomach muscles hurt from the two of them. So even when you have just one, it's just hysterical. So Nathan had us all just in stitches with his comedic entertainment at the end of the evening. And he's the one that just had the baby, him and his fiance. And the baby was not there. He was with Tiffany's grandma. So, but oh my goodness, guys, it was so. We had the best time, and the food. Oh. My husband outdid himself yet again on the grill, and I mean, I know it helps when you have somebody, you know, when you have the good cuts of meat too, but oh, goodness sakes, that food was phenomenal. Yeah, we had a great time. John had quite a few beers, let's just put it that way. And when he gets, I haven't seen him that tipsy in quite a while, and oh my goodness, when he gets drinking like that, I mean, you just don't, he's very comedic himself, sober or drinking. And oh God, he had us all just rolling too. Him, and then Gary showed up, my brother-in-law, and forget it when those two get together. It's absolutely ridiculous, the two of them. And Gary is John's younger brother. They were step brothers. John's dad, my father-in-law, married Gary's mom several years before he passed away. And Gary looks up to John, always has, since they were kids. And I've known Gary since he was like 12, maybe, 11, 12. And so those two just, they get going, and it's awesome. And I know, guys, I have to put my Thursday and Sunday here. I got to find an S and a T that kind of blends with these. We had so much fun. And when we were leaving, it was funny because Gina, which is Gary's girlfriend, Gary and I were making fun of John and his beer belly. And because we always tease Gary, because Gary's younger than John and he has a bigger beer belly. And I had both of them, one on each side. I had Gary on my right and John on my left. And Gary was saying something about his beer belly to John. And I said, I don't know, Gary, they look pretty even to me. You know, like John's belly was catching up to Gary's. John was like, I can't say the word, but he was like, F you guys. And he got in Gina's car. And he was like, I'm leaving. He said, I'm going home with her tonight. Oh, you had to have been there. It was freaking hysterical. And Gina was like, really now? Oh, God, it was funny. Sorry, guys. I know you probably don't find that comical, but if you knew my John, you would find it quite comical. Because he's so stupid. Oh, goodness. Anyway, yeah, and the ride home was quite comical. He decided he was going to eat cupcakes. And he took the whole thing of cupcakes, the whole thing that you get at the store, and here he's got it on his lap, eating it in the car, and he's got cupcake everywhere, all over his hands, his face. And I said, you know, how are you going to clean that up? I said, look at now, don't touch anything in my car. I said, you look like TJ. I said, okay, from now on, I'm going to call you TJ. with your cupcakes. And he was like, what do you mean, how am I going to clean it up? I said, how are you going to get all that chocolate and cupcake frosting off your hands and your face without touching something in my car? Well, of course, he managed to lick it off of everything. So, oh, goodness. And when I finally made him put it up, excuse me, I finally made him put it up, and he fell asleep then the rest of the way home, so I had a peaceful ride. Okay, and I'm gonna put up here, I want to put America the Beautiful is what I want to use. So he is now sleeping peacefully. I couldn't get him upstairs, so he's over in his chair sleeping. Him and Bella are over there snoozing away. And you guys, I have so many deco things for this week. So I'm gonna try, and you know what, these are the only letters that I have for my T and S, and I think I'm just gonna use them. So if it looks funky, it looks funky. And then I wanted to try to use some smaller numbers, which I've got here. And let's see, Monday is the 3rd. I'm gonna use the black ones. Here. So yeah, a good time was definitely had by all tonight. And all the kids loved the fireworks as usual and had a great night. And Nolan just is like obsessed with the fireworks. He just thinks they are so awesome. And TJ thinks, you know, I mean, well, actually Cameron is our oldest out of all of the next generation of kids, but Cam wasn't there. He was at his dad's house. And so TJ felt it was his duty to learn and help light fireworks this year, which scared me to death, but they didn't let him do like any big ones. They let him do like, you know, like sparklers and, you know, things like that for the littler kids. So he thought he was a big deal. And all the boys, you know, my sister-in-law's kids and, okay, I'm gonna have to put this way, guys. All the kids, like TJ is like, he was, I mean, Cameron was the first born out of the next generation, but TJ is the one that, you know, spends the most time with the family. And TJ is all of the boys, my sister-in-law's boys, and actually the whole family. I mean, they all have so much invested into TJ, and, you know, they just adore Tej. And everybody, I mean, like at some point he has literally grown up with everybody a part of his life, and not just a small part of his life, a huge part of his life. He, you know, as a little boy, like a baby, toddler, he, you know, Jonathan used to come take him for the, you know, overnights on the weekends. And, you know, and Jonathan was a single, you know, 20-something-year-old, and here he wanted time with TJ because everybody just loved, and still does love, TJ. I mean, he is the next generation for our family. And so they teach him a lot of what, you know, the things they did, like that John did with them, you know, as their uncle. John played a very large role in my nephew's lives because, you know, a lot of their dads weren't in their lives, and John took that responsibility to help my sister-in-law raise her kids. And, you know, all of my nephews look up to my husband and look to my husband as a father figure. And, you know, unfortunately, TJ's real dad is not a part of his life like he should be. Yes, Joe is a huge part of that's, if you ask TJ, he will tell you he has 2 dads. And if you know, you'll say, who's your, you know, how many dads do you have? He'll say, I have 2 dads. He's like, I have my dad, Thomas, and he's like, and my dad, Joe. And like in school, they did, you know, Father's Day cards and stuff. And he was so upset because they, you know, he only had 1 card to make, and he got so upset that, and he asked his teacher, he explained to her, he said, I have 2 dads. And the teacher let him make 2 cards, one for his dad and one for Joe. But he was so upset, the teacher emailed Kristen and said he was so upset because there were only one, you know, there was only enough stuff to make 1 card. And she said he just was so sad, and he said, but I have 2 dads. And so she did let him make a 2nd card for both of his dads. And yeah, I mean, that's how TJ feels about Joe. I mean, Joe is the one that's in his life on a day-to-day basis. Joe is the one that is teaching TJ to be a man. And, you know, one day Joe said him and TJ were talking about when TJ gets big and when he has kids, that, you know, what will how will his kids know who their grandpa is or whatever? And Joe said, well, that's up to you, buddy, you know. And TJ said, well, he said, well, you're going to be their grandpa, and Thomas is going to be their step-grandpa. And Thomas is his dad. I mean, this is, you know, he wants Joe to be their grandpa. But it's sad that a 7-year-old knows that distinction already, and he's 7. And I hate it. I hate, you know, like he'll say, like Thomas picks him up on Saturdays, and he'll, you know, like, so when he comes with us, if Thomas shows up, I should say, he'll come to our house usually on Friday nights and stay until his dad, and then his dad will pick him up from here. And so like when he usually calls to ask if he can stay the night, which he knows he doesn't have to ask, he just comes, he'll say, Grandma, can I stay the night with you? And well, of course, you know. And he'll say, and then Thomas is gonna pick me up. And he'll say, if he shows up. Really, guys? Really? This is what my 7-year-old grandson says to me. Do you know how bad? I just, it makes me so darn angry that that's how my baby feels. It just makes me so mad. And it's like, how dare you do that to this boy? You know, and Thomas was raised like that by his dad, and he always said he was never going to be like that with TJ. And yet he does it to him. And I've tried to talk to him, and I've tried. And it's like, Thomas, why are you doing this to him? You know, he already feels the anger towards you that you feel to your dad as an adult, and he's 7. And Thomas just doesn't get it. I don't know if it's he doesn't want to face it, that he has hurt his son like this, or he just truly doesn't get it. And it just hurts my heart to see my baby like that. Okay, guys, this says land that I love. I'm gonna put it like right here. There. But it just hurts. You know, I hurt for TJ because I see the hurt in him, you know. He's 6, and this is how he feels already, and that's not fair. Okay, we're gonna put Liberty here. That's not gonna come up. We'll put it like right here. Perfect. Okay, and then this. Okay, I don't think I have a place for a weekend banner, guys. Let me move my little girl here. And then I think I'm about done. I've been chit-chatting so much I haven't even realized. I've just been laying stuff down, huh, guys? Okay. Oh, and I want to do a birthday one for Boo, or Michaela. I'm going to do this one. Okay. And I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I got a lot in here. That's awesome. Let me just make sure I've got that one. Got my garbage, cleaning barrels. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't know. I need to order more YouTube stickers, guys, 'cause this is the last of these. And I need to make sure my video gets uploaded Monday morning for you guys. This one. I need to set my friend mail to release on, I'll put it here because I don't know if I want it to come out Wednesday or Tuesday. And then we'll do my plan with me here. We'll put it here for Sunday to release. Okay. And if I think of anything else, I will just add as I always do. Let's get this punched. And I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me today. Well, it's been kind of all over the place here a little bit, but I just love doing these with you guys, and it just feels like I'm just talking to a room full of my friends, you know, and that's what makes this whole YouTube experience so worth it for me, guys, is the friendships that I have formed with all of you. And I look forward to being with you guys, you know, and doing my plan with me's and doing my hauls and whatever else I'm working on, you know. I love sharing it with you guys. You guys have truly become a part of my life that I look forward to, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you enjoy my videos as much as I enjoy making them. All right, guys, so this is my spread for the week of July 3rd through July 9th. Tuesday is the 4th of July, and I am wishing each and every one of you a happy and safe 4th of July. And please enjoy your weekend. If you've got an extended weekend and you have tomorrow, which is Monday, off, enjoy it. And if you guys liked this video, please give me a great big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel and you want to see more of my videos, click that red subscribe that's down below. And don't forget to hit that little bell that's just above that red subscribe, and you'll get sent notifications every time I upload a new video. So guys, and don't forget to leave me comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comments section. I love hearing from you guys, and I look forward to hearing from you guys all the time. So, and guys, as always, from me to you, a great big hug. And I will see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.